Hey, ProbStats kids, this is Dr. Callahan. How are you doing? Make sure you guys pause your video for the following three questions and go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and move on forward. So scatter plots is basically a collection of ordered pairs or dots, X, Y. And basically what it does is that the graph looks like a bunch of dots, but some of the graph generally will create a shape. And in this situation, if you look at the shape, you can actually write and draw a positive line with a positive slope going upwards. And in this case, it's called a positive correlation. So the positive correlation means that as X is increasing, Y is also increasing. And a good example of that is like age and height. So as you get older, it's generally that you also get taller. You don't get shorter. I mean, it's not like Benjamin Buttons. So that is an example of positive correlation. Negative correlation is if you can draw a straight line that has a negative slope. And what that means is as one values of X decreases and gets smaller, so does the alternate Y value. It also gets smaller as well. So a good example of that would be like, for example, the average cost of a car. If you purchase a car right now in 2020, it's probably around $35,000 to $40,000. But 10 years from now, the price of the car is most likely going to decrease. Probably going to lose about $4,000 every single year that you drive it. No correlation means that you cannot definitively draw a straight line. So like, for example, this one right here. And if you were to go ahead and look at this, an example of that would be the size shoes of baseball players and their batting average. There is absolutely no correlation on that. So you did have homework yesterday, which was for 10, 14, and 16. So go ahead and take a look at your answers. You're supposed to find the range, the standard deviation, the variance. And so your total is going to be out of 9 points. So take a look at that. Okay, so let's take a look at the breakdown for today. So take a quick glimpse at that. And I just realized that I spelled quizzes incorrectly. I was probably trying to get this done as soon as I could. So I want to make sure I want to correct this because it's bothering me that it looks like this. Okay, and apparently I cannot. Sorry, this is bothering me. So I'm just going to end the show for now. And that way I can go ahead and change this. And we'll get started shortly. Okay. Okay, so I think we're good now. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and go on to the next part. So today, you guys do have a quiz on the stuff that we talked about from week 11, Wednesday, which was on variance and standard deviation. So if you did not watch that video, you might want to go ahead and catch up. You also had a brand new packet because your unit 2 was turned in, and you have a new unit 3 packet. Okay, so what I would like you guys to do is go ahead and pause the video. You can go ahead and take a look at this and go ahead and answer the following questions. And then when you are done, it is just 10 questions, multiple choice. Some are fill in the blank. And when you are done, you are to go to this link right here for Khan Academy. There are 4 questions with a video. After you're done with that, there is a 5-question right here that I want you guys to go to. So if you go ahead and type that in, it is going to take you over here. And you're simply just going to answer the following 5 questions and then submit on standard deviation. And if you take a look at it, this is what it looks like once you type that link in. Okay, next what I want you guys to do is go ahead and take a look at the 4 questions on Khan Academy. And so if you type this tiny URL in, it is going to look like this. It's loading, so it's getting there. So here is the sample standard deviation on bias, practice variance, practice sample, and population standard deviation. So go ahead and answer the following question. You might need a calculator, in which case you can use it on your phone, and that's completely fine. So there, do the 4 problems. If you get stuck, make sure you guys watch the video or use a hint, and then check and submit. So make sure you have that done. And if you need to have some extra credit because you are falling behind in class, what you can do is click on that link right there on the bottom. And you can go ahead and answer the following questions for me by doing some of the extra examples, and this is going to be for your extra credit. Okay. So with that said, your total is going to be out at 10 points for your quiz. And then afterwards, on the very back of this, if you're not in class, but you're doing this hybrid-wise, you can go ahead and just write this on a separate piece of paper and then turn it in. So one is all about you. So you can go ahead and fill this part out. And lastly, it is your anger trigger. I feel angry when the following happens for your SEL. All right, you guys, that's pretty much that I expected you guys to do. So if you need to have access to the quiz itself, what also I can do is add this onto MS Team. So let's see, where is MS Team? Here it is. And we're gonna go to Teams. You're gonna go to ProbStats. And we are going to add this onto your class. So I'm gonna go to assignments. And I want to make sure I have this here. Give me a second. I'm gonna copy this and paste it over. So for the time being, you can go ahead and get started on some of the work there. And in the time being, I am going to make sure I can upload this onto MS Team. Okay, so we're over here right now, and I'm going to do a new conversation. Actually, I'm going to do assignment right here, and we are going to click create assignment. And week 11, I'm going to add the resource. It's going to be worth 10 points. I'm going to upload from this device. This is week 11, Thursday. And it will be uploaded and have it here. So the due date is you have exactly 1 week to complete this. And I am going to add it to another class because I have 2 prop and stats classes. And then let's just go ahead and assign. And that should pop up eventually. So if you go back to here, you will eventually have that. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right here. And I'm gonna also attach it for you guys. So that way it's already ready to go. Upload the files. And there you have it. You should have access to both of the templates for class today. The backside should be the SEL, about me, and the front is your assessment. So make sure you guys complete this and get this done. So I have it here for the first class. I'm gonna also make sure I have it here for the second class as well. So I'm just going to attach this. So both classes have it available. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Take care.